to a night vigil. I met up with a prayer warrior, too weary to sleep. So we took turns of praying, gazing at the heavens, till the Spirit overtook us, and He began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life by discerning people's battles and knowing where their faith stood, by the fire in their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of power. For a taste of your worship, I'll give you some advice." So I lifted up my praises, and he joined in my worship. Then he raised his hands to heaven, and the night grew still and deep, and the Spirit filled the silence, and the warrior's face was shining. Said, "If you're gonna fight the battle, son, you gotta learn to fight it right. You got to pray when you're weary, pray when you're broken, pray when you're walking, pray when you run. You never count your burdens when you're kneeling at the altar. There'll be time enough for counting when the victory's won." Every prayer warrior knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to surrender and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every prayer's a weapon, and every prayer's a blessing, and the best that you can hope for is to rise in His peace. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the heavens, lifted up his final prayer, then faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the silence, the prayer warrior broke even, but in his final words I found a promise I could keep. You got to pray when you're weary, pray when you're broken, pray when you're walking, and pray when you run. You never count your burdens when you're kneeling at the altar. There'll be time enough for counting when the victory's won.